Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Today is Monday, September 17th, 2018. And check this out. This is the first and last time it'll ever be Monday, September 17th, 2018. And I am so jacked up and I am so ready to be with you guys here this morning. It's so crazy because lately I've been waking up like 45 minutes, an hour before my alarm clock. It's always on Monday. It's always on Monday that I wake up way before my alarm clock. And I guess it's just because we've been apart all weekend and I just can't wait to get back in here with you guys. But check it out. I have a big, massive, over-the-top show for you today. So we need to get right to it. I mean, we got to get right to it. But first, before we do, you know what we got to do, folks. You know we got to dance. We're going to go ahead and dance a little early today. We're going to get it going. I know you're probably like, holy crap, man. I just got in here and we already got the music going. We're already rocking and rolling, but that's how we're going to do it today. Because today we have a big show. I mean, we've got a big show. So do me a favor, folks. This is a part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. Because we all believe that if we can change the way we can start people's day, we can change this planet. That's the belief. And sometimes all it takes is you hitting that share button to get into somebody's feed to make a difference in their life. So go ahead and hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I need you to say good morning to me. And I'm going to say good morning to you as we sit here and we chair dance in our Rise and Grind family. What's up, everybody? Good morning, my man. This is, I'm sorry, hold up. Good morning, my man, Jay Heidemann. Good morning, Patrick Himmerly. Good morning, Vicky Everett and Robert Fuller. What's up, Ann Gilbert? How are you this morning? Derek McClain and Tom Russell. What's up, Dottie Spears? My man, Sterling Leach. You ready to kill it today, buddy? We got some fun stuff going on at the dealership today. What's up, James Youngs? Carrie Lynn Carter's in the house. Josh Marks, who's coming to join our team at Dan Cummins. Good morning. Melvin Rodriguez, AJ Anderson. What's up, everybody? Everybody's piling in here. I love it. Keith McKenzie, good morning. Say good morning to me. I'll say good morning to you. Travis Flaherty, what's up, man? Who's all in here? I don't see Josh yet, so I can't call his name. What's up, Whitney Wells and Jeremy Nolan, Scott Simons, Mike Brockway, Michael Smith, Dustin Quimby, Jeff Baker, Daryl Larson. Everybody's up in here, including my man, Josh. I know it's early, and I know it's quick, and I know we dove right into the music a little early, but we had to. We got to do it because today we have a big, massive, over-the-top show for you today. All right? I hope you're ready for it. Check it out. Yesterday, the Oakland Raiders played an incredible football game, man. It was awesome. Dude, they led the entire game. They had their game plan. They were airing it out. They were playing incredible defense. They were leading the whole game. And with 8 seconds left in the game, they lost. They lost with 8 seconds left in the game. They led the whole way. They had an awesome game plan. They played great defense. I was excited and stoked to have my little Raiders thing next to me today and talk about how great they played and how they got the win against their rival. And it was supposed to be that. Instead, they lost. Why did they lose? They lost because they got scared with 5 minutes left in the game. They got scared and they started playing not to lose. Run, run, run. No interception. No big plays. Run, run, run. They played out of fear the last 5 minutes of the game, and ultimately they created the outcome that they least desired. Have you ever played that game? You know, that game where you create the result that you least desire? Have you ever played that game where fear completely takes away your glory? Well, today that stops. Are you hearing me? Do I have your attention? Today that stops. It stops for me. It stops for you. No more. No more are we going to play that game. Today, we are going to begin living our life on offense. Today, we're going to start to attack our desired results. Today, we're going to commit to being the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can be. Now, listen. By doing these things, we're going to make some changes, all right? Now, I know you're probably asking. You're like, well, how, Glenn? How, Glenn? How do I do it? How do I stop like all the worrying? How do I get rid of all these fears? Like, how do I reprogram my brain? How do I reprogram my life? How do I get myself into a place where I can live my life on offense, where I can start to attack my desired results? How do I commit to being the best version of me that I can possibly be? It's hard. There's this fear. I don't want to lose. But I know I'm tired. I am tired of creating an undesired result in my life. I'm tired of it. And I know you've got to be tired of it too. I'm tired of focusing on something and ultimately making it happen when it's detrimental to me and my success and my family. I know you're with me. I know you're with me today. So today, I'm going to teach you three things that you can do in your life. Three things that I learned in my life. Three things that I learned from other people that are going to help us reprogram, because today, playing that game where we create the result that we don't want stops. Today, it stops. Check it out. First and foremost, three things. We're going to go through these, and you're going to love it. Three things. Because I know you guys are tired of it, man. I got tired of it too. First and foremost, listen. I know you're thinking that some of this stuff sounds really dramatic, okay? But listen, the very first thing that you have to do in order to completely reprogram, stop the worry, get rid of the fear, and start living your life on offense instead of defense, the very first thing that you have to do is you must sacrifice your mind, body, spirit, your time, your way of life, your very existence. You must sacrifice it all for what you believe in. Take that note, Mike Brockway. Now, I know that sounds dramatic, right? You're like, holy crap, dude, I got to sacrifice my mind, my body, my spirit, my time, my way of life, my very existence. I have to sacrifice all of that? That sounds dramatic. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I know that's what you're thinking. And I'm here to tell you this morning, that's BS. That's right. We're getting a little offensive this morning. Because this is what needs to happen between you and me. Listen, it sounds dramatic. You're thinking, I can't do that. But here, let me prove to you. Let me prove to you that you can do it just like it happens every single day. My wife has literally been pregnant or breastfeeding for 9 straight years. Okay? 9 straight years. Actually, longer than that. It's going on 10 years. My daughter will be 9 next week. She's been pregnant or breastfeeding for 10 years. Her body is completely destroyed. Her body has been completely destroyed. Do you understand? She doesn't have like muscles in her stomach anymore because she's been pregnant. Like her body's been destroyed. She's had all these hormonal things that have happened in her life. She's had all these physical changes. She has not slept a full night of sleep in almost 10 years. Do you understand? She hasn't slept. Period. She has to get up, like right now, she's pregnant. She's 7 months pregnant. She has to get up and use the bathroom like every 2 hours. She had to get up and feed babies like every few hours. She's always on. She sleeps with one eye open. She hasn't slept a full night between the feedings and the diapers and taking care of everything around the house and the laundry and getting the kids to eat. It's full-time, 24-hour work. No breaks. Absolutely 100%. She gets no breaks. She can't pee by herself. She can't go take a shower by herself. She gets zero breaks. And on top of all that, she homeschools her stinking kids, dude. She homeschools the kids. This is what I walk up to this morning. They're learning about the eye. My wife is teaching my kids about the human eyeball, dude. Look at that. The cornea, the lens, all that. She's got her ABC. She's got her dates and times up there. She's taught the kids to read. This woman right here sacrificed her mind, her body, her spirit, her time, her way of life, her very existence for what she believes in. What does she believe in? She believes that God put her here to be a mom, and that's what she's going to do, and that is what she does. And literally, she just flipped the switch. Once she had made a decision at 24 years old, understand this, please. At 24 years old, my wife made a choice. She made the decision to completely 100% sacrifice everything in her life to be a mom. And she was just like you and me. She was hanging out in the bar. She was hanging out partying. She was doing like her college thing. She was just a human being like you and me. But she flipped a switch. She made a decision. She said, I'm going to sacrifice mind, body, spirit, time, my life, my very existence for this thing that I believe in. She made that decision at 24 years old. And now today, she's created 6 human beings. She's created 6 human beings that are making their mark on this planet. She is a mom. That's what she is. No excuses. That's what it takes, folks. Are you committed to that level? Whatever that thing is, that dream that you're chasing, that life that you want, those results that you say and feel and believe that you deserve, are you committed at that level? You know, they say Jay-Z and Beyonce are known to go days at a time without sleep. Sometimes they don't eat. My question for you this morning is, do you really want it? Or do you just say you want it? Look, this morning we might get a little offensive, but I think it's what we all need to hear. Listen, in 2005, I moved to Kentucky. I landed at Bluegrass Airport with $1,500 cash. And that was it, dude. $1,500 cash in a suitcase full of clothes. I had terrible credit. I mean, it was awful. And I had burnt every single bridge I could burn. I was fed up with who I was. I had spent time homeless and on buses, and I had no friends. I had nowhere to turn, and I was fed up with the disgusting human being that I had become. I was fed up with them. I knew almost no one. When I moved here, I knew one dude, Aaron Jones. He's in the feed. So I moved here with $1,500 cash in a suitcase, and I literally put myself in a position where I had to adapt and change in order to survive. I had to adapt and change in order to survive, and I did. I did it. That's right. Look at me now. I run Dan Cummins Chevrolet and Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealership in America. I bought my parents a house. I moved them out here. I bought them a house so they could help my poor wife with all those children. I've got the mayor. The mayor's phone number is in my pocket right now. I could call him right now, dude. I got the mayor in my pocket. My best friend, Josh Cummins, is a freaking millionaire. I travel all over the country. I meet incredible people. Sean Hayes, Dave Benson. I go to these conventions. I have beautiful kids. I have an amazing home. I've got this show, Rise and Grind. I've got $30,000 followers. You've seen my life. I show it to you on Facebook and Instagram. I show you all of it. And why? Why do I have these things now? Simply because the second thing I want you to learn today, the second thing is I put myself in a position where it was do or die, literally. It was do or die $1,500 cash in a suitcase. I didn't know anybody. I was 2,000 miles away from home. Some of you guys are afraid to get uncomfortable. Some of you guys are like, oh, well, I can't make the move because of my dog. Listen to me. Do you really want it? Or do you just say you want it? You got to put yourself in positions where it's do or die. Let me give you some examples. This girl right here, her name is Beyonce. At one point in her career, she left a very popular group called Destiny's Child, and she decided to go solo. And guess what? Now she's the biggest bad ass on the planet. When it comes to performing, when it comes to female artists, when it comes to hip-hop, it's because she put herself in a position where it was do or die. Do you realize what she had to lay on the table to get to where she is today? This dude, Elon Musk right here, this guy cashed in on PayPal, man. He created PayPal, and he cashed in on PayPal and said, you know what, I'm going to go a completely different direction, and he created SpaceX and Tesla. He put himself in a position where it was do or die. This guy right here, Sylvester Stallone, he wrote the screenplay for Rocky, and they offered him some money, but they didn't want him to act in it. And he was like, no way, I'm going to act in it. And so he kept passing on offers and passing on money and passing on opportunities because he believed that he was the dude that was supposed to be in the stinking movie. And he ultimately ended up taking less money so that he could be in the role, and look what it did for him and his career. J.K. Rowling was on welfare. She was on welfare, people. She was working in a restaurant. She was writing notes on Harry Potter, creating characters, and she got rejection letter after rejection letter after rejection letter after rejection letter. For over a year, she got hundreds of rejection letters, but she believed in it. She was willing to risk it all. She believed in it. The ultimate dropout. This dude, Bill Gates, you ever heard of him? This guy dropped out of school. He went to school at Harvard. He's a Harvard dropout. You know what they all have in common? They all laid it all on the line, man. They all laid it on the line. They went all in, every single one. I'm telling you today, Monday morning, September 17th, you must put yourself in a position where losing is no longer an option. If you want to control your destiny, put yourself in a position where losing it is an option. Put yourself in a position where it's do or die. Yay! Woo! You feeling it? That's a Sean Hayes. Woo! You feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. That's right. Lastly, listen, in order to fully pursue this best version of you, right? That's what we all want. We all want to reach this best ultimate version of ourselves where we don't worry about all the things and we start to create our own destiny. We're on offense, right? We're living our life offensively, not defensively. All right? In order to achieve this best version of you that you can be, you have to realize something. And for some of you, this might be tough. For some of you guys, you might get a little mad at me this morning, but today we are being offensive. That's the whole point. Today we're going to be offensive. I need you to realize something. You are not that big of a deal, and the world doesn't revolve around you. I'm going to say that one more time. You're not that big of a deal. The world doesn't revolve around you. That's right, folks. It's something called humility. It's something called humility. You see, here's the problem. When you think that you're all that, right? When you think that you're all that, you can't help but get really self-conscious. You can't. When you think that you're all that, you're always worried about like what other people are thinking. You're always making like a big deal over nothing. Like little problems become big problems, right? Because it's an internal thing. You think you're the man. You think you're this and that. You think you're everything. You think the world revolves around you. And I'm here to tell you, first thing this morning, you're not that big of a deal, dude. You're not that big of a deal. The world does not revolve around you. Let me make you understand something this morning. You cannot thrive alone on an island thinking that the spotlight is on you. I'm going to repeat that one more time. You cannot thrive alone on an island thinking the spotlight is on you. You must understand that you are a part of something bigger than yourself. And that takes something called humility. Note number 3, be humble. Be humble. The most successful people on the planet, they're humble. The most creative people on the planet, the artists and the musicians, the people that you see out there, they're humble people, man. They realize that it's not all about them. They do their things for their fans, for their people, for their followers. They do it for other people. If you notice, they're all like humanitarians, right? They're always donating and giving back, and they're always giving thanks to God and to other places. They're all humble, every single one of them. The most impactful people on the planet, they're all humble. Every single one of them. They all realize that they have a role to play in society, that they are part of something bigger than themselves. And listen, so do you. You have a role to play in society. You are a part of something bigger than yourself. Quit thinking differently. Quit thinking that everyone's talking about you, or everyone, if you act this way, people are going to say something, or they're not going to like you. Quit hiding who you are from the world. Please quit hiding who you are from the world. I want you to be in your great and glorious splendor. That's what I want. That's what I want from you today. I want you to live life in your great and glorious splendor. That's what we're supposed to do. It's what we're called to do. It's what the universe needs you to do. Because, see, you are a child of God. Do you understand? Uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. And you, your smile, your posts, your comments, your handshakes, your interactions, everything that you do is making an impact on this planet. It makes an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. It makes an impact on everyone around you. You're making an impact on me. And I, for one, I absolutely love you for it. I do. I really do. If no one's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely love you. So I want you to go out there. I want you to live your life in the community. Live your life with others. Be the amazing human being that you are. Go out there and live your life offensively, not defensively. Live your life offensively and watch the impact that you have on this planet. There's my man. I got this dude, Tony Tito, Tony with the keys, and I'm gonna play his video. You don't have to, if you've already seen it, you can dive out. I'm gonna play his video though, because this is a dude who is falling into who he is. He's living, he's becoming the person that he really is, and it's bold and it's awesome and I love it. If you need more videos like this, however, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to GlennLundy.com. You're welcome to do that. If you haven't hit the share button, please hit the share button now, because we might just change the way someone starts their day, and it might be your way of making an impact on this planet today. Have an incredible day. Have a really, really phenomenal, spectacular, over-the-top day, and then do me a favor, would you? Come back here tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again as we hashtag Rise and Grind.
I just like the sound of it.
I'm a hustler on the grind. You a hustler on the grind. I'm a hustler on the grind. Yeah, we some hustlers on the grind. Look, Dave said make a video on why I deserve to be at Hustle and Grind Con. I said, Dave, that's easy. Everybody knows that I'm an icon. Yes, Tony with the keys, it's the $1 billion drive. Since 1986, I've been a hustler on the grind. Put it all on the line. Every single time. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't shine. Success is a mountain that we all gon' climb. And once we get on top, we ain't never coming down. We set the bar a little higher. This a new level. We don't wait, we create. To be great, never settle. See, I'm a sales hustler. You a sales hustler. Together we done learn how to better help customers, eradicate the negative stigmas associated with the car business. Can I get a witness? Cause I'm telling the truth. Auto fam strong, we gon' round up the truth. troops. Lace up your boots, bring that hustler's energy, coming together like chemistry. We the future of the industry. I pledge allegiance to the grind. Rise early in the morning, cause I gotta get mine. Plan of action, action execution. Come and join the movement, it's a revolution. We focused on solutions for every situation. Limitless inspiration, infinite motivation. We building up a team, connecting brands across the nation, and bring it all together. This is history in the making. Facebook's been a great look for expansion. Hustle house, hustle mansion, at the table with champions. Leaders eat last, we all hungry. We came to break bread with Sean Hayes, Glenn Lundy, and Dave. Said make a video on why I deserve to be a hustle and grind con. I said, Dave, that's easy. Everybody in the group a icon. Now turn my mic on, watch how I turn they lights on. Hustle and grind con 2018 fight song. We grinding for a meal, we got the recipe. The dream is free, hustle sold separately.
I'm a hustler on the grind. You a hustler on the grind. I'm a hustler on the grind. Yeah, we some hustlers on the grind. Now burn the boats, burn the boats, burn the boats, burn the boats. If you's a hustler on the grind, let it show. I put it all on the line and burn the boats. Now burn the boats, now burn the boats, burn the boats, burn the boats. If you's a hustler on the grind, let it show. I put it all on the line and burn the boat. We eradicate the negative stigmas associated with the car business. We eradicate the negative stigmas associated with the car business. Can I get a witness?